Coming to you live on Friday, August 14, 2020 with a live recording. This one is tired. Don't think I'm excited about this because I'm excited because this title, I want to call this presentation, Why as in Our Race, what we call quote unquote black, indigenous, ebony, African Descendant Men in America or around the world, and for our race with our women. Why when somebody do good, and this is for my YouTube creators of their tent that they have on YouTube. I don't use con, so I say tent, and I don't say the first part of no con word, and you know what I mean. So, if you've been following me, you know that. Or you've been part of the family, you know that. You've been subscribed, and we all doing this together. Please have more feedback. Why do we think we become all of a sudden better than someone? Why do we have that notion? Because I did it. No, now if you saying it with love, I can say like, I tell people, I did it because I know you can do it too. But I don't mean it, just because I did it. I mean automatically. And I don't mean, because a lot of people going to respond with a negative undertone of what they doing because they lazy, because they this, and that. They are a slavery. They are a victim. That's why I did race is that. See that? I did that. And then why I'm going to do a racism. All racism is hatred. If anything with a scheme, ISM, and they got to do with racism, sexism, colorism, darkism, that's hatred. But why are you promoting hatred? And the same thing, that's a form of hatred. Saying, I'm better than you. That's hatred. That's why we talking about when I hear a woman say, I date high value men. But do a high value man want to marry you? And the man had made the perfect, I was listening to a lie. That made sense. The brother had asked the sister, I got to date high value men. She's like, I don't get married. But he said, that's a reason. That's like the perfect example. You know why Ben Affleck didn't marry Jennifer Lopez? Because he knew he was going to marry a white woman. And you know why the white man married Serena Williams? Because he know he got her control. He got control over her. And Serena Williams know who he is. And we don't want to say nothing. Riddick is a Rothschild, isn't he? Who else is a Rothschild? Let's say that. You can say that's anti-Semantic. No, that's truth. You can kill people on TV. You can call us niggas on TV. You can call us any name, but that's not racist. That's not hatred. But saying something that's anti-Semantic, we're going to look up this stuff. And I want to show you real quick before we get more into it, a prime example of showing, look what I did, and you didn't do it. That's why I'm better than you. So I am more qualified, quote unquote, qualified to talk. I don't listen to you. I tell my children not to follow you. You know what's funny? A lot of these people, you know who I see helping the church? I never seen, now, this is no this. I don't know, no, we got a lot of famous people from the city of Buffalo. I don't never see them out there giving, what I really want to do, I want to raise up a charity or a fund and buy every kid that I grew up in the neighboring surrounding, I grew up, buy him a bike. You know why I want to buy him a bike? They say if you take the temptation from the person, the enticement, if no kid in that whole, now if somebody still, I know you from an out of the part of my neighboring surrounding, take away the kid temptation that they was learned from their adult parents. And I'm going to get into that as well. And I'm going to listen to this real quick, and this is what we do to each other.
For myself, step up for your brother. Defense. First of all, you're wrong. I'm not wrong. Check. They got 73 points. They don't post it. They don't pay for 140. Bro, I don't care how many points you got. As long as you win the game, everybody got to step up. But first of all, I speak from not being a great defensive player, but having championship experience.
See, I speak because I have championship experience. That was your notion. That was your whole notion. See, that's what Shaq went to say that even better. And I feel sad for us as a race, especially men. Because the first thing we say, man, you can't stand on your own 2 feet. You can't do this. I'm successful. Why aren't you? Well, sorry, I didn't follow your simple, easy path. So a lot of brothers, they just went to school and they got the job. A lot of brothers starting a business. People like them. I see women following men. I don't know these men. See, I question I judge you in love. You know, I never shot at my brother or my race. I never sold drugs to my brother or my race. I might have fought my brother for the honor's sake of making fun of me, and it's coming over and over and you get angry. But to kill and want to hurt my brother, I never did that. But why is the guys that women love, and you listen to their past, you say, I don't forget your past. That's the sole reason why I don't believe in religion. You're not going to tell me murder is equal to any murder is evil. You're not going to tell me evil can be overcame by something just because I told a woman I wanted to be with her, and I decided, no, I don't want to be with her no more because I seen that she wasn't on my side. So that's a cause of the simp. So now that woman to hate me when I told her the truth, you're not on my side. So why would I keep sticking around for someone? So, oh, they'll sit there with you. But why do we think we become better all of a sudden? You wasn't saying that when somebody was helping you pay your bills. Man, there's so many stories out there. I don't put nobody on blast. I'm not even in I'm in a situation because I love who I am. And if I have it at the time, I'll help somebody. I have no problem. But that's one of my questions. Why do we think that we become better than each other? Let's look up the word antisemantic, since we wanted to say antisemantic. They say this was the first racism. Let's do the definition. I'll leave Google alone, but I want to show you the relating to the characterized by the antisemitism, feeling or showing hostile towards or discriminating against the Jews as a cultural or racial or ethnic group. Well, they say that's the first racism. Well, the first racism that I experienced, I'm not a Jew, in the most derogatory word in the language that we speak is this word. So I don't know about what's that? Wow. I don't know if you ever heard of niggerlet, but I want to show you this. This is the most hateful word that I've ever seen in my life. See, look at the definition. Look at that. Trying to say is mean the word black. So they trying to say people that's black. I'm not black, but okay. They call me African American. I have Indian in me. I have to check that. I really want to know what I really am. I don't want to guess. I don't want no Ancestry.com. I want the government account, since you have my social security number and birth certificate, to send me a letter, and I want to find out how to request that. I want to know exactly what all my family background was. We can have that. I don't need to go on Ancestry.com to do all that. I want to know literally where my family came from. I would probably be mad to find out that I'm not really alive. Because I was told I have Cherokee in me, Seneca, and Blackfoot. That's native to the land. So I am indigenous. They told me I have that in me. And so, where is this African coming from? Where's this African American? Where's this black? What is black? Black is a what? What is black? Since you saying black. Black is what? It's a what? Oh, a color. I didn't know black is a race. Let's see if it come up. Black is a race? Oh, I still don't see it. It don't even say that. Wow, black. Let's go to black. Let's see black. Let's see if black is a race. Cause we said Black Lives Matter. Remember I said I'm not a part of society. I am a what? I'm not a human. You a human. How are you a hue? Is the tone. What is hue? Human. Hue. It's a tone of your skin color. That's what human. The tone of your skin as a man. As a person. Characteristics of people distinct from animals in the human body. That's what a human is. That's not what I am. I am a being. I'm action. Isn't black? It says ADJ. ADJ is an adjective. What is an adjective? See, we so ignorant. All these people that think they're better than me, I bet you they don't know none of this. And if they do, they don't utilize it. Adjective. A word or phrase naming an attribute added to a grammatically related to a noun to modify or describe it. What is a noun? Person, place, or thing. A word other than the pronoun used to identify any class of people, places, or person, place, or thing. To name a particular one of these. So, mine black. So black is describing me. An attribute of me is not black. See my picture in the right corner? That's brown. I'm not black. I'm a person, place, or thing. You're saying black is a person? But it says right there, it's an attribute. I'm not black. So how is you saying black lives matter, or you say we are black people? Where are you black at? You're brown. What is the name of your race? What is the name of your bloodline? That's what you are, silly. That's what black mean. Absolute dark. Absent of light. To burn, to scorch. I'm not none of that. Color of soot or coal. I'm not that color anyway. There's only thing on me is black is my hair. That's the only thing that should be described black on me. See, this is not to say I hate my race. This is the difference of me understanding who I am. Because I question everything. You don't have to. I question who is God. Who told you where is God? Who told you that word? We all ascending. If we all could become spiritual after this body, which is a vessel, we ascending, right? Not going into heaven, we just ascending. You can believe whatever you want. Because you're going to believe whatever you want. Don't matter what I say anyway, right? Only you can believe what you believe. And here's a word that me and a guy I called my friend at one point. And he tried to work with me on a word. And I said, no. He said, say the whole. I did. Now, if you want to know that part, then we should go over that part. But I said, but if something start off negative, and it derived from the word calm, if it derived from the word calm, and calm was first, calm means to cast over, bring together. With together, right? Usually mean with, together. So why did I use the word con? And the word con mean what? In the negative, the argument, arguer, voter against proposal, mainly pros and con, against. Con mean against. But he did this. He tried to battle me on it for some reason. To persuade someone to believe something typically by the use of what? Deception. What is deception? And see, this is what we're doing with each other. We're deceiving each other. Now I got something, I'm better than you. The action of deceiving someone, a thing that deceives. Example of deception. Under untrue falsehood. You told me a guy is hiding kids at a house and we are beating them, and you showing the video beating him. How come we don't see the house where the kids are at? Show me the bodies. People, oh, he's a murderer. There's 100 bodies in his house. Can you show me the house, please? Show me inside where the dead bodies at. You said you found them. You're beating on them. Show me that. See, that's me. I'm not saying that's not true or not, but I don't see the house. So you said it was bodies in the house. You beating on people. They kidnapping people. There was people that they kidnapped in the house tied up. Why you're not showing inside the house? Cover up their faces and show me the kids tied up inside of the house. That's what I want to see. See, that's how I understand things. I don't understand things because you said so or somebody just told me that. And you say, I'm going to hide. No, I talk about sources. Where's your sources at? I'm literally showing you sources. Con, to trick. Instance, receiving, or tricking someone. He said the whole word. So I'm clicking down the word. Like, okay, so this is weird that you're doing this with me. He was trying to call me an accuser or a convict. I was like, it was so weird. But he wanted me to call him a disadvantage. Contra, against. I don't know what he's talking about. And it literally was saying this. But he scrolled all the way down. Where the part? I guess he loved the other part more than the steering of a ship, acting a con in a ship. It was a part that is seen as the variation. Prefix. It says it. Prefix. Variant spelling of com. Assimilated before a C, D, and an FG, and sometimes before vowels. It said con is a what? A prefix of a variance of the word com. Assimilated. What do assimilated mean? It's funny that they have figured out my stuff beforehand. What do it mean? Take in information, ideas, or culture and understand fully. Cause to resemble. It's meant to resemble the word con. That's why I don't use the word con. So, but if you think con is the con artist to trick, deceive, deception, untrue, falsehood, or falseness, then quote unquote falseness, if you are okay, and that was his battle with me, that's how I know he's blind. Call it the quote hashtag still curtains. Now, for my brother, why? Let's say it this way. Let's see if there's an article. Or it's like, I just put more money. They burn out reparations. Like, I want to know. Like, when people get married. Oh, I'm married now. Okay. And the silly thing about it, I laugh. Because if you look at the statistics to say you're better, I'm more on love. So I would never say I'll never say I'm better than anybody. Never say. I would never say I'm better than nobody on this earth. But I know there's a personality. I have a personality. I have a characteristic and a lifestyle about me that I would never do. Like I said, I've never bring harm to my race intentionally. Now, if you coming against me, I don't got to kill you. You gonna kill yourself, or the people you coming against gonna kill you. See, we don't talk about, and I'm not saying I'm not gonna listen to what the brother gotta say, but women seem to love this dude that our race women don't love good men. For the most sake, yes, y'all don't. A lot of men are cheaters. Y'all are accepting cheaters, men with multiple babies, men with multiple women, and then there's men literally. You know what? I can't wait to be a father. I'm gonna be the best father I never seen. I'm already the best uncle I never seen. From the stuff I can do and say, I'm the best uncle. I'm already the best brother I never seen. I don't have a brother. And I'm not thinking I'm better. I know I'm doing my best. It has nothing, what I'm saying has nothing to do with that saying my uncle not good, my father not good, and other brothers not good. Brothers with it to end with A or the ER brother. Brother or brothers. I'm not saying they're not good or they're not their best. I said I'm doing my best because I'm the best I seen. See, I got pride and I'm proudness of what I overcame, what I went through, and I persevered. And it's saying funny. I was thinking about this. We talking about masculinity, alpha and beta male. But the alpha male's out there cheating. The beta male's out there loving a woman. We call him a simp. But I'm not gonna take up for a woman a random woman. Why should I take up for a random woman when she told me to mind my business. I'm independent. I got my own for the most part. Not saying all women do that. You know who you can help, and you could by now. I'm 37. I know I can help. I know who want my help. I know who will listen to me. But not so much listen. I know that man, I'm saying this is actually really reaching this person. And sometimes you may not think. And I do it anyway. And I just see where that person at. But as I keep going, I say, I'm done. I gave you that. Now, if you want to take that information and use it, if you don't, you don't. I'm good. But I know that if I had a child, you got to live on this earth with your child. You didn't raise your child to love. You wasn't the type of brother that was loving on other brothers. Brothers on the street. I never said I want to see you die. I want to see you off the street doing something better for your family. You had a child. That means change your life. Do something different. Make yourself a better man for you first. But I get told I cry and complain. No, I'm telling you my hurt. Why would you say, if I say I'm alone, why would you, I'm just using that as an example. Why would you diss that? And say, man up. But then in the same breath, why aren't you helping her? She's getting attacked. You told me to mind my business. You told me to see what I'm saying? You can't have, how they say, cake and your milk, your full plate all in one basket. No. And the brother did say this. He said, that's not your woman. Why do you care? You right. So when she getting her butt whooped by a man that she been told she know in her heart and her brain and her soul and her spirit not to be with, still laying down in the bed with him and being him, made a baby with him, he punching her face. I'm going to ignore her. I'm going to mind my business, right? That's what they're like, oh, if I don't help, I'm not a certain thing. You don't even care about me in the first place. Before I helped you, you don't even care about me in the first place. See the logic of us? But as soon as we get money, we thinking we're better than somebody. Was you the same lady that got punched in her face? Was you the same woman that was with all those white men and not one white man married you? But you think, isn't you the same woman with those 3 kids? Isn't you the same woman that had abortions? Don't talk about you looking out for children. You had abortion. You didn't take care of your child. Don't tell me you looking out for children. Don't tell me you looking out for women. You cheating on your woman. Don't tell me you defending women. Let's go. Don't tell me you defend. You're not going to run that game. That's game, son. That's game. You're not going to run game on me. You was a piece of shit. You wasn't a father. I don't care what you did. You used to play with women's minds. And then try to tell me I'm a king. How you a king, Negro? What kingness? I held the king down before I knew what a king was in my mind, in my heart. I said I want to do right by my family. And even when my family kicked me out and did me wrong, I didn't burn no bridge. I don't have hatred for nobody. See, it sounds like hatred because I can speak my truth. You can't, you're scared. Your truth gonna come out, oh, I don't want to help nobody. I ain't never say I ain't gonna help nobody that didn't help me. I ain't gonna never help nobody that tried to blow me up. But if you try to blow me up and you blow yourself up in the process, I'm not gonna grieve. I'm not gonna feel bad. And that's the one thing about we have to understand. We don't know what we even be talking about sometimes. Do you look anything up? You got a whole computer in your hand. You better than me. Why you better than me? Because you got something that worked. Oh, you worked hard? You ain't worked hard, fool. Just like somebody say, they this and that. No, I watch people. I said, man, you're very good at this. Why won't you run with that? Oh, no. Or, I do, or they are doing it. They doing very good. But ask them to do something else. And now this is a lifestyle. That other part, your characteristics, your attributes. Now do something different. Do something different. Show me that you can respect people. Well, I don't respect nobody. Respect is earned. So respect is earned. So what if everybody had the same mentality? And the same people that got now, you doing better than me. How many people do you help now? You doing better than me. You help people? I mean, do you help them genuinely? Or is this something you can talk about? No, genuine. No, you haven't heard that word in a long, long time. I know this went another way, but I want us to actually to dive in and think how we're rethinking. I know if I got millions and millions of dollars and I work for it, I wouldn't change on you. I'll still be doing this. See, that's the difference between me being my best and then saying that I've never seen my best. I never seen the best father. I never seen the best brother. I had to become those. I had to be an example to myself. I had to be the example that I want to see first. If I wanted to be a millionaire, I had to be a millionaire mindset. If I wanted to be a good man, which I have become and I'm becoming better, I have to be that. And I thank for the people, the creator placed in my life and said, you should be more. She said it in a way in which I love. I love how she said it. I said, you a wife. I know when I see wives, and I know when I see game players. Just like I know when a man's serious about a woman, I know when a man not serious about a woman. But they won't listen. Every time they ask me, I'm a hater. I'm a hater. But then what did that dude turn around and do to you? Like, it's like, oh, you put a curse this. Like, oh, I put a curse because you asked me. The dude that said money over bees. Okay, let's say he didn't say that. The dude that literally said, listen what he said. This is the way I am. You're going to accept it or leave it. He don't include you in nothing. He don't give you his last 2 cents. But all them guys that will, you diss them. We don't love our race, even our men. We don't love good women. We don't want good women. I'm not on the point where I don't. I'm meeting good women. I'm saying, damn, you so like sorry to me. I can say I'm used up too. And I'll be okay with that. I won't even be mad. We used up. I'm used up. But you know where I'm not used up at? Because I know I don't have a child. So this is what I have in me. I still have father energy to be a father and want to be a father. And I wanted to be a father since I was 18. But I wasn't doing things just that. I wasn't just doing things just to be a father. See, it was different. I wasn't just having unprotected sex. Like, oh, I want to be a father. Let's get some random woman pregnant. I know in my heart, I would have a hard time trying to be a father to a child that don't live with me. And a woman don't want to be, for me, that's me. I don't know about you guys. I'll have a hard time being a father to a woman that we not married to. Or we don't have that in our heart, mind, soul, body, spirit, whatever you want to call it, mentality, to be married. Without a ring, without a contract, with America, without a license. I mean, she want to marry. I know I couldn't be a good father. I know I couldn't call myself a father. Because a father includes that woman and the child. And if you have the woman and the children and you, that's a father to me. I don't know this fathers that's father, but I say for me, again, it's for me. I'm not, and I want to instill, and now, okay, I don't even want to instill that, because that's like saying I want to control and tell you, people like, oh, you want people to think, no. If I'm talking and you tell me, am I done yet? I have no reason to talk to you. Because as soon as you need me, do I say you done yet? See how that works? Are you done yet? You need me. People keep saying we need each other. A father wouldn't talk about being a good father if he didn't have a child. A good mother wouldn't talk about being a good mother if she didn't have a child. So don't that mean she need that child to even talk about that? So for you to say you better than someone, that's the saddest thing. That Shaq segment just proved it. And I hope this made you think about a lot of things. I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you to search your life and ask yourself, have you been the best man or woman you can be your whole life? And if not, where are the areas? Write it down. What are areas you can be better at? And can we break the curse? Can we expel the curse of us just because we got a certain thing that a lot of us don't? Only 1% of us have a good amount over 6 figures as a race. It's only 1%. This right here, if you want, go to this. Black certificate. This will tell everything. I want to show you this. Talk about, I want a man with this. We want this. A woman with that. This is just men. The average men of, they say black, we're going to use black, make 50,000 or more is only at 33%. It's 100. So how many of you men you gonna find? But And then that's, look, full-time, year-round hard workers, 37. Medium, over 41,000. See, I don't worry about being this because I'm not going to say nothing, but I think it's funny. It's funny. And they call it white collar. This is legit. The census, I just did my census, is about to come out. And I don't solely look at that. I look at it as a whole. You know what I view more of? When I go outside. When I go outside, that's what I see. I don't know about what you be looking at, but I see. So what I say unto one, I say unto all. It's our path, it's our journey, it's your choice. Choose wisely. Again, let's stop thinking we better because we got a certain thing more. Snap your fingers, that can disappear. And don't say you can work for it again. If it took you all that hard work to get to where you at, don't say you're going to work for it. Imagine if your name didn't hold no weight. Imagine if you had to look at a person as a person, if you had to be a being on this earth. And again, why do we as a race, when we make it or have a certain thing, why do we automatically now think we better than someone? Say la.